guys, my name is Freak from METAminds and welcome to week number 7 in the CWL APEX League. I made a small recap from the weekend against BlitzN War. We had a bit smaller breakdowns than usual, only a 30 vs 30 and with just 5 TH9. We trained a lot in the free week after our 34% at our 10 vs 10 in week number 6 and made a lot of plans. And what should I say, the result was fine and we win the match. 88 to 87. Our 9 played perfect, our 10 made a good job with 47 hit rate, and all in all we had a good war and get the next win. So we start with the first attack. It's a TH9 attack from Ted against my Criado. The dragon attack, we have 6 dragons, 2 hounds and 14 loons. We start on the right side with the king and the queen. The hound comes from the CC. The queen goes on the hound. All the dragons come from the right side, from the side from 3 to 6 o'clock, 2 loons behind. The queen gets the hound and walking now to the right side. The king is dead, enemy king is dead. Here comes the rage spell for the middle. On the middle we have 5 dragons and 1 dragon on the left hand side. Now they split a bit, but the queen on the right side gets the first air defense, and on the other side the hound is tanking. We have now in the middle 3 of the dragons, the queen on the right side, and from the other side comes some loons with a haste spell and a second haste spell to get the 2 left air defenses. The next rage spell comes down, the queen on the right side goes down. And now we have the enemy queen. He raged up the dragons in the middle. Queen goes down, and now we have only a wizard tower and a Tesla left. And the wizard tower goes down, the Tesla goes down now. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dragons left. Can speed up a little bit, only just for cleanup. Good game, Ted. So here comes the first TH10 attack. It's boss against witch. It's my favorite attack of this war. And we start with a queen walk on the right side, a baby dragon funnel on the left hand side of the queen and gets the first mine. The minion comes behind, and now the queen goes her way. On the right side he dropped the mage and the Tesla pops up, and in a very quick reaction he drops the loon. The loon gets the Tesla, the queen goes her way on the right side, the king comes, the minion comes to help a bit. Here comes the first wall breakers and make more room for the queen. The CC comes out, baby dragon, loon and a witch. Rage comes down, the queen at 12 o'clock goes down, the queen is still alive and raged up. Here comes the next wall breaker. Make more room for the queen. The queen gets the archer tower, so the whole right side is clean in 1, 2, 3 seconds. Next rage for the queen. The queen gets a cannon and the next cannon and has both of the X-bow on her. The healer make a good job. And now at 6 o'clock we start with the Zeppelin. Behind some loons going for the Inferno Tower. The queen on the top moves her own way, gets the X-bow, gets the bomb tower, the next storage and the archer tower. On the left side a lot of loons dropped and a hound. Some haste spells, and at this moment he has the whole base down. So now the last expo is down. And we can speed up a bit for cleanup. One hound is alive. Some loons, many minions. Very nice attack from boss. So we start with the next attack. It's a TH10 again. It's a Jesus against Vitor, and it's a classic frozen bitch attack. We started from the corner at 12 o'clock with the wrecker in the middle. One part on the left side, one part on the right side. Here comes the first freeze, goes for the 2 archer towers. Now double freeze for archer tower and the inferno tower. There was a CC, was a hound. The queen gets it in some seconds. Again a double freeze for the inferno towers. The wrecker comes to the middle. The queen from Vitor is down. Some of the pups are still alive, but the queen make it. On the left side we have only 2 witches. On the right side we have all 5 alive. A lot of skellies on the right side. On the left side we have only 1 healer and 1 of the witch. In the middle is the queen, good in shape and has the ability left. Now he used the ability. On the right side we have the most of the witches alive, and they made a good job. The healers are both alive. The queen comes in the middle. We can speed up a bit, it's only 1 Tesla left. Fast and quick attack. Good job, Jesus. So here we are with the last TH10 attack. It's neutral against Gustavo. It's the Suilalo attack. We started at 12 o'clock with a test wall breaker and the heroes. Some wall breakers come behind. The baby dragon goes down off the mine. The king goes on the right side and the queen goes into the base at 12 o'clock. She gets some trash buildings. The first storage on the right side, now the second on the left side. He used the ability, the wizard tower goes down, the enemy queen comes a bit and goes down in this moment. And he starts with a zeppelin at 12 o'clock, some loons behind from the left side. The king on the right side is now down, but killed some trash buildings. In the zeppelin was some more loons. He dropped some haste spells and the rage spell. Air defense goes down. Some more loons comes from 6 o'clock and a hound from 6 o'clock. The next air defense goes down and all the loons make a very nice way from defense to defense, and some spells dropped to the loons. The last one. And we have a lot of loons left. Only a wizard tower and the inferno tower. And that's it. It's a very quick attack. Very nice, lot of loons left. Very good job, Newton. So here comes Classico with the first very nice TH11 attack. He starts with 2 loons. They get the mortar and make a bit room for the queen. The queen is behind and gets some trash buildings. And he used the ability now. The queen gets the first cannon, the archer tower and now the air defense. The zeppelin with the E-dragons in it comes from 12 o'clock. Found the Tesla and the mine. And now the zeppelin is in the middle. He drops the rage spell and all the clone spells. And under rage the E-dragons clean the whole core of the base. And now he have a whole army left, and started at 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock with 4 hounds, a lot of loons, and the warden behind. Some loons more from the 6 o'clock side. The hounds goes down, and the pups get some trash buildings. At 12 o'clock starts the king, move his way, and he has a lot of loons left, both ability left, some minions for cleanup on the right side. One of the hounds is still alive, you can speed up a bit. Now he uses the ability of the warden, but he had a lot of troops left. Very nice attack by Classico. So here comes the last attack. It's from Chico against Aquiles. We start on the left hand side, on the town hall side, with a queen walk, a mage and a baby dragon helps with the funnel. So the queen should walk to 6 o'clock. The baby dragon is still alive. The queen gets the enemy king. Chico drops his king at 6 o'clock to make a funnel for the queen. Here comes the first wall breaker and goes down. He dropped the rage now to bring the queen back in shape and more power for the wall breakers. The wall breakers open the wall and the queen gets the enemy queen. The eagle is open now, and the queen, still in rage, gets the first X-bow, and the CC comes out. It's a hound and a loon. Drops the poison. The king goes down on the right side. The hound is down now, and most of the pups. He dropped the first loon to get the cannon and had more room. The queen gets the eagle from the right side. From 3 o'clock comes the zeppelin and the most of the loons. Speed up them a bit with some haste spells. Now uses the ability of the warden. The last inferno goes down. The queen is still alive and good in shape. Gets the next X-bow. And we have a lot of loons on the right side left. Some minions for cleanup behind. The last rage goes down. The queen is still alive. The loons get some Teslas. Speed up a bit. So the last defense is down. And now the town hall is down. That's it. Good job, Chico. Alright guys, this was the last one. I hope you had some fun with the recap, and we see us again next week against Clash United.